first day of painting, and we're starting in the parlor, so you can come on in and let me kind of show you what's been going on. So it's kind of a mess. If you remember, this wallpaper we're keeping, and it's original wallpaper, obviously, but it looks really pretty, and probably on camera it looks really pretty. I think it does. But there are areas of it that I want you to take a look at that are badly damaged. So this is really badly discolored from prior water damage. There are places where it's coming off. You can kind of see it there. And then if you follow me back here, you can see that there was prior damage, and then it came back and tried to lighten up some of it, and they just kind of traced around it, and it looks really weird. You even see some mold spots there. Anyway, if you back off though, you really don't notice it so much. This side's a whole lot better. So here's the deal. There's only so much we can do in this first phase, only so much we can afford to do. And so what I decided to do is, because I do like this paper, and I do have a lot of artwork that probably I can hang over some of these areas, and I'm just gonna kind of go with it, and I chose a trim color, which they started on the first coat, that pulls out the green in the paper, and by taking it away from this existing really creamy, it's not even, if you turn around, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's not very white. So like compare it to the ceiling, it's really creamy and dingy, and I just cannot take that. Now if we put white trim up against this background, this off-white creamy beigey background in this paper, it would make it look worse. It would make that wallpaper look even dingier than it kind of is. So my answer for that is to pull a color out of the wallpaper that's not a white or an off-white, and actually use the color on the trim. So that's what we're doing. So this is Benjamin Moore Salisbury Green, and I'll show you my painted small wall board that I made up for it. Okay, so when I test colors, I of course use small walls, and so this part is in eggshell, and this part actually painted out in gloss, and you can see the difference because it's going to read differently when it's in gloss. So if you turn around and take a look at that trim, that's only one coat. Oil-based paint takes longer to dry, but it is a superior finish. It's going to be super glossy and super durable, and because we had oil-based paint previously in this house, we need to go over it with oil-based paint. So you can see the amount of gloss if you turn around here and kind of move into the light. Look how glossy that is. Isn't that fantastic? It'll look better when we get another coat on it, so it's really, but look at what a pretty job of how pretty that makes that window look. It's just really special. I'm excited about it. So, okay, so here, again, this is the green that's going on all of the trim. When I say all the trim, I mean all of it. The crown molding, the area below the chair rail, we're painting it out in a glossy color, and even though it's just plaster, it's not wood, we're gonna treat it like it is wood, like it's wainscoting. And that's gonna make it look more architecturally significant. So that's gonna go all gloss. Also, this entire wall is gonna go all gloss. So my painter called me a couple hours ago and said, I just wanted to call you because you had written down that you wanted gloss on this plaster wall behind the fireplace. And I said, yeah, that's exactly what I want. Even though it's plaster, even if it's drywall, I want to treat this whole section as if it's architectural detail and trim. So all of this is going gloss. Now, the only exception is I want to treat the bookcases a little bit differently. So I'm doing this beautiful dark blue in the back of the bookcases, and it won't be just the backs, it'll also be the sides and the shelves. So this entire arch here will be all this dark blue. And so then we'll have a really nice contrast with this green color that we're using. Now, this green color is for another room, and I'll show you that when they get to that room. But I think it's a pretty good start. I came over to check out the color and make sure it was turning out how I wanted it to, and I definitely think we're on the right track. so we're demoing some kitchen cabinetry this morning. Don't mind me. We'll put a water explosion down here.
Maybe Justin working on
Okay, this thing's heavy.
like this. Yeah.
So
There we go. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah. So ill. Good job, guys.